Welcome back to Indian Trace. Now, of course, here on the weekend and the holiday, you're going to see something really cool just for the day, something fun that I haven't done before. Now, this is my weekend, probably last 2 weeks. It's been fantastic. I can't complain. Maybe 3 weeks before I take a photo op for it. Not going to do that, not going to do the setup, but the cream of the crop, really, what you're looking at with some of this stuff. You'll see a couple pieces that I did find today on the video before here. A couple pieces that I found real long ago and recently. But all together, check this out. I want to share some things with you. There's something we're going to talk about. That came in at the same time. Those artifacts, and every one of them is a bona fide, specific artifact. You can see that. It's not a problem to tell. We're going to take a look at that, and I'm going to explain to you what we're looking at and what kind of offer I'm going to give you. I mean, just to make it simple, this pile here, and there's some great stuff in it. Some great stuff in it. Nothing wrong with it at all. These are all great North American Indian artifacts that I'm just not going to leave out there. This whole group, look at this. This whole bunch, I'm not putting in my koi pond anymore. I've got too much out there. So you send me $30. I'll send you the whole bunch. I'll put it all in a box, and there is a flat-out load there. And I'm going to leave that up. If it doesn't happen soon enough, I mean, whoever wants it, they're lost, because I will put it out in the koi pond. I'm just, as you know, sending rocks has one thing that it comes with, which is weight. So these, I'm not going to send out just as a pro bono thing. I'm going to go ahead and send them to somebody who really wants them, and just get in touch with me. Drop me a note, and we'll take it from there. This is a flat-out group, and I've got thousands like that out of the koi pond. Now look at this. I dumped this all out. Can you see this? Those are cards. All that you see here, we're going to talk about all of it, and the cards that hold some sweet artifacts. All of it is going to cost me about $10, which is well worth it with the investment project. We saw a lot of these artifacts, but if you just see how they're all done, and how do I keep track of them, where they go? Check this out. Sweet artifact, ready to go, and I just close this thing up, I'll tape it, put it in an envelope, and that's categorized. I got a number for each one. I mean, even if I pull them, if I don't get the light, the glare of the light on this one, this is a small one. That's not coming in. Here's another sweet one. Check this out. Excuse me. Let's do this. So I want to look at a couple other things today. We're just going to have some fun here. That's a nice piece. Super piece. But it's coated, so nobody out there is going to, you're not going to know your surprise. Number 12. So if I go through this whole pile, I mean, you're going to find artifact after artifact that's just ready in a card. And I already did the math and everything, like I said. To get them all out there is going to take about $10. No big deal, right? It's well worth it on this investment project. What does it do for me? You know, somebody say, what in the world is this person doing? Are they absolutely crazy? Look at these pieces. Yeah, I am, but let's take a little trip through here. Look at this. And before we do that, well, I just can't stop thinking about it. My brain's running 100 miles a minute. Some of the bigger stuff. Still, get a big piece like that, fold that card right over, number 41. I've got it all categorized. Not a problem at all. It's worth investment to me, because if I can go out there, I mean, one after another after another. And some of you guys have called it karma. I just believe, you know, you get what you give. And what I am happy to do, just like a good bass fishing tournament, is even if I caught a really great bass, I don't have any problem letting it go if I catch one that's substantially better. You got to increase your weight, you know what I mean? So that's sort of, look at this little teeny guy. Unbelievable. Some great stuff. You got to love it all, right? It's not that I don't love it. And this looks like a bunch of confusion to you, but it's not. So before we go any further looking through all these, because every single one has its place, and one of these might be, oh, my focus went out. There we go. Can't see it in there. Too much glare. But number 25. So we're getting going here. Now check this out first. Listen to all that. That's a bunch of good stuff right there. That's a lot of fun. Now look at this. Let's take a little tour of the weekend. Well, that is a weekend, as in a weekend review. Let's go and take a tour. Sweet Guilford. This is the stuff, out of all that stuff you just saw on the cards, and out of all this stuff, which is probably 150 pieces right there. Remember, 30 bucks, it's yours. Simple as that. I just can't, I'm not going to pay for the postage. I'd put it in my koi pond, but I don't want to do that. This is just great. Look at this. Rhyolite in quartz. Rhyolite in quartz. I got to get my mind off that. I'll be looking at it. It's good stuff, good to feel. It's good artifacts. You drop me a note if you want. I mean, down to the little pieces that I'm not going to let go out there. Marble Mountain bases. Alright, I don't want to get cut off. Let's take a look at the prize winners for me going into the display box. Guilford straight base, beautiful rhyolite, scraper, or actually blade, sweet type of blade that I found yesterday. Unbelievable, never found anything like it. That is a wicked piece. Mercy. Marble Mountain from the Archaic, coming in the last week or so here, just the last week, was a great piece. Piece today, piece of quartz. Of course, it's all just glowingly translucent. Now a couple small pieces. These are all made the grade to consider for my display box, and so we just keep rotating things around. And actually, that display box, even though you see all this, and we'll finish with this, those cards, that display box keeps growing. Because of beautiful things like this. I found at Beaver Point and I wasn't able to let it go. It was raining, couldn't film it. This is something I have come to love. It's a nice arrowhead. Any way you cut it. Well, been busy today working outside, taking care of things for people who have a need outside, who can't do the work themselves, like my parents and our loved ones and things. We help carry the load, right, for everybody. Look at this. You've seen these two little guys. Grandmaster tour that we have going on. Keep watching my time so I don't get cut off. I'd rather finish it than get cut off, though, so I'm going to try to. I found this white point today. Wasn't able to get it on film. It was about one of the last things I found, just a thing of beauty. But as we finish, let's just go in here and pull some cards, take a look at what's going out. What's this? Nice point. And the question is, who is number 27? I go right under here, pull any card. There's just points all over. My gracious, right? There's a point I really like. Take a look at this. Love it. Came from Mecca. Number 4. Alright, everybody. Enough of that. I don't need to show you it all. You'll see it soon enough. Here's a great point. Smoky quartz. Number 40. Marble Mountain. And so that's how it rolls, you know. Just fun stuff. Oh, look at this. Easy, fun thing. And number 2. Why not? Okay, my time's up. I know this thing's going to cut off on me, and I don't want it to. So, all in all, I want to thank you for tuning in to Indian Trace. And of course, as always, that right there, that's Indian Trace. look smart out there. Appreciate you tuning in.